being made clear on the stage, exactly the remake conditions, making sure that everyone knows that they are happy to play and we can move forward. Shouldn't be too much longer now, but Indonesia, I mean, you look at their route, as you said, a Game 3 win against Morocco in the quarter-finals led them to that semi-final with Turkey, where they scored 10 goals across those 2 games.
No, definitely. It's not that easy, no? Especially Turkey, which was probably one of the most complete teams so far we have seen in the full competition. Not really conceding that much, really offensively, really good. It is true that in this kind of situation, when you lose such a big advantage that they had versus Indonesia in game 1, you maybe mentally can not be as sharp as usually for the second one. But I think Indonesia make a step up, especially Elga in that second game, performing so well in a wonderful match with really good actions. And it is mentally, ladies and gentlemen, that's the key in esports at this level. They all are really good. They know everything from the game, all the mechanics, all the resources, all the movements. But at the end, only the ones who read the game in a better way, the ones who are able to perform as much or as close to their normal level, are the ones who are going to take this victory. Because let me say, Harry, perform, it's not easy.
Not easy at all. What else wasn't easy? Brazil's route to this final. If you're looking at this from a glance, Brazil against Netherlands, they won that one. And then, of course, they move on to play your country, Spain. That one was a Game 3. Was very close.
Massive semi-final it was.
But Brazil came out on top. They've had to run the gauntlet to this final. So despite Indonesia's free scoring form, Brazil have been tried, they've been tested, and so far they've passed every test with flying colors.
No, definitely. Brazil were really far in that third game, and even with that, they were able to turn over the score and finally winning that game. It's like, you know, they are warriors. They are really big players, and that's why they are here at the final.
Well, we saw them earlier. I believe Milos is with the Malaysian eFootball mobile players who won gold and that trophy earlier this afternoon. Milos?
That's exactly where I am. We're up here in the VIP booth. I don't know how they let me in here, but here we are. Malaysia victorious earlier on today, and of course on with the gold. Now, you got Indonesia on the other side, you know, Brazil downstairs. How do you expect this game to go?
Today gonna be a tense match. Both teams are very good. They have a good spirit, good mentality, but I do expect probably it's going to go for third match. And also probably on the penalty shootout, so there will be more drama on this final.
Yeah, it's a lot of drama. I think our casters are going to have to handle that if we have to go all the way to penalties to decide it. But why do you think that is the case? Is it because both Indonesia and Brazil are so close in skill? Because, you know, for me looking on the outside, these are squads that have a lot of experience.
Yep, so probably I can give a prediction for one team, but I do really this is gonna be a great match. We can see a lot of player skills in the match and drama.
Now, you say drama, but I want to pull it out of you. Who do you think is actually gonna win this game?
Win?
Yeah.
I do expect the second cup will back to Southeast Asia. Go Indonesia!
Who would have expected it, right? Indonesia is what Malaysia is believing will happen. That win, we're going to have to see once we get in game, but I'm going to send it back to our casters to see. Maybe you can measure their heartbeat throughout this game.
I don't think that's a good idea. Although we're not playing for that lovely piece of silverware. Our heart rates get up here in the booth. Great to hear from Malaysia, of course. Southeast Asia as a continent, so strong within eFootball mobile. Console, doesn't matter the platform, they turn up every single time, and they're so strong. They're one of the leading continents, I would say, Asia, in this beautiful esport.
And a continent which is really investing on develop new stars, new players, the federations, the clubs, the esports club as well, trying to, you know, to develop those future champions that, why not, could be right here behind of us. It's impressive, the job they are doing. Back in the days when I was competing, Asia wasn't that strong as they are right now. And now they are the best ones. So that's why that effort, those years fighting to prove why they deserve to be on top, and that's the most important thing. Those schools, those backgrounds, those competition, community competition, to make grow the community, to have more opportunities, chances, lifetime changes like this one. No, this is an opportunity, Harry, that I think all the players will remember forever, and yeah, and especially the champions. No, let's say.
Well, we'll see who lifts the trophy later on. All this break is just, this delay is adding to the tension here, but we like to make Veracity get her steps in. She was downstairs before, now she's upstairs. Veracity, what do you have for us?
Teleportation is a wonderful thing, gentlemen, and whilst it's amazing to hear from the fans themselves, we rarely get to speak to the teams and the players that have already been eliminated. I'm joined alongside Arda Golazo and Mujahid21. Guys, commiserations, obviously, but I need to ask you, after being eliminated from the tournament, I love the fact that you have still shown up to show your support to this wonderful esport. So talk to me after your performance, after your games, what did you guys get up to?
Well, of course, we analyzed our matches afterwards to see our mistakes and prepare for the upcoming tournaments. And I really believe that we could have achieved better. For the next competition, I can say that we will do even better than this version.
What do we think, crowd? They're going to do even better? You guys can do better than that, but I'll come back to that later. Talk to me, Mujahid, coming here, showing your support for our 2 grand finalists as well. Is there any team in particular you're cheering for?
I don't know, like both teams are super strong, to be honest, and I know the players of the both teams, like very good friends. So like I hope the side that deserves more wins. Like it's not down to luck. So you know, I wish them both sides good luck, and I hope the deserved team wins. Yeah.
Well, you know what? One common thing that I at least have faced when playing video games is oftentimes people always push this notion that, you know, esports, video games is not a sport. What do you have to say to the people that say that? Because we've seen an abundance of fans, we have prize money, we have a gorgeous trophy and national pride as well. To me personally, there's no way anybody can say it's just a game.
Yeah, obviously I think it's a sport because, you know, we still give a lot of effort, put our time in, you know, we sacrifice a lot to reach to this stage. We're representing our countries. It's like, as you said, it's just priceless, you know, it's the biggest of honors. So, you know, I think people need to show a bit more respect to what we do because, again, we sacrifice a lot. We put the time in, our effort in. So, you know, it takes a lot to be here. So, you know, I think it's definitely deserves more praise.
And how about you, Mujahid? Arda, sorry, there's too many of you, just being honest. So what do you have to say to anybody that has been kind of questioning the journey?
Hello, test, test, test. Wah, jangkrik.